I decided when I had my first year where I had a profit, many years into the business, I had a great idea and I was going to do it, and I knew it was the greatest thing. And the great thing was I was going to take all of our apartments and put them on videotape. And now customers don't have to look at apartments. All they have to do is pop in a videotape and they could pick out an apartment from their lazy boy chair. Oh, it was a great idea. Well, 1 month later, I'm standing in the basement of one of my shops right next to Zabar's. It's still there, in a wet basement with $77,000 of money I blew stupidly on tapes nobody wanted. And they didn't want them because I put my salespeople's faces and phone numbers on them, and they didn't want to hand them to the customer and have them call the next salesperson. So that idea was dead on arrival. And as I was starting to cry in my soup, my husband, Bill Higgins, who was a Navy captain, came home from a war exercise in South Korea, where he was blowing up the North Koreans. This is what boys do on weekends that we pay with our tax money. Okay. And he was all excited, telling me, oh my God, it was amazing. And I said, you do it every year. What's the big deal? And he said, this time we did it in real time on this new thing called the internet. And so I took all my videos, I shoved them on the internet, I put them online. I didn't even know what online meant then. And boom, boom, within the first week, I had 2 sales out of London. So I immediately registered every one of my competitors' URLs so that they would have to call me and ask for their URL, as they discovered the thing that was about to change the real estate industry as we knew it then. And can you imagine the advantage I had, having a 2-year heads up and a head start on all of my competitors to horse around and discover what I could do online? I would have never discovered online if I hadn't failed with the $77,000, and that was my reward.